Hello Taurus, this is Lisa from Soul Searcher Tarot, and I'm here to do your September 2020 general reading. It's general, so it's not going to resonate with everybody, but if it does, if you can give me a thumbs up, a share, subscribe, take what does, leave what doesn't. This is the first time to my channel. Thank you so much for popping in. I hope you enjoy it. We'll get to see you again. And if you have been here before, I do appreciate the support. It means a whole lot. Okay, so it'll be for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and the month of September 2020. Alright, hold on one second and we'll get started. Taurus. Oh. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Knight of Cups. The Star. The Page of Swords. Wow. The Emperor. The Chariot. The King of Wands. The Ten of Swords. Okay. And the Knight of Wands. Okay, let's get started with this. We'll clarify with another deck, and then at the end I'm going to pull an oracle card. Alright, let's see. You got some new starts going on. You're definitely starting out September. Things are feeling really new, alright? The time is fluid, but it's definitely like a new start with this Ace of Pentacles. This is like you have new beginnings on your mind, maybe possibly going back to school, since this seems to be the time frame from a lot of schools starting again, hopefully, or starting a new business, starting a new job, but something that can grow and mature and bring you success, or a grounding, stability. Now right after that we have the Knight of Cups. Now if this is a person, if this is you, if this is, you know, an energy that you have, or somebody that you know, it's about, they're very open, very sincere. If you're looking for a romantic relationship, they are kind of like somebody bringing you love or romance, or but if it's platonic, it could be a really good friendship, somebody that you can feel trusted with, trust in, somebody who trusts in you. Oh, sorry, I got smudge stick all over me. And right after him, that's the Star. Alright? Now this is feeling balanced and stable, rejuvenated. You're feeling very strong in what you're doing and how you feel. This is the sign of Aquarius also, so it could be an Aquarius in your environment, but it could also just be you feeling very good in your new start. And with whatever this Knight of Cups is representing. Maybe it's a love of a new job. Maybe it's, you know, what you're beginning, maybe you're feeling a passion towards something that you're beginning. And you're comfortable with that. Because right after that we have the Page of Swords. Now, he's a very new start in communication and thoughts. And it could be new messages, or messages in regards to what you have going on. It's a very young energy, so it's all very new. It needs to be matured. So, if you are starting something, possibly that you need to be communicative about, you need to be able to express yourself, your ideas, it needs to be built up a little bit. So, not that you're not good at it, or not that it can't happen right away, but you need to give it some time. Because put more effort into it, and it will manifest the way that you see it manifesting. Because right after that, we have the Emperor. And he's all about, making the hard decisions, having stability. And he's not afraid to, lead things off, to hold his ground. I always call him the King of Kings because he is. I mean, as strong and as confident as the king aspect of the tarot is, he is the King of Kings. So he kind of trumps all that. And now the chariot coming in. Here you have this achievement and this feeling of being well positioned in whatever situation you're doing, which would make sense with the Emperor right there. All right, he's the hard decision guy. The chariot's the well positioned guy. This could also be a move. Maybe if you're moving from a location, possibly moving towards something. But here it feels just like you feel like a very good positioning. Like you feel very confident in what this situation is. And then right below that we have the King of Wands. Now he's he's charismatic. He reflects action and a go-get-'em kind of attitude. He's going to push forward for things. Now again, this could be somebody that maybe somebody that you're working with, somebody, possibly a new boss. There's a maturity there where he feels like you would go to him for if you needed advice for something, if you needed to be directed in a certain way. You could be taking on that energy too. It's not, but definitely is somebody that, he's going to motivate people to put forth their best. Right after him, and we have the Ten of Swords. Now I'm going to clarify these to see what we can find out. But this Ten of Swords it's an ending. And it's one of those things that always makes me feel like it's not going to get worse. So whatever might be going on here, this is the worst it's going to get. Or it could be a situation where there was an ending involved to this relationship of things. We'll clarify it, but with all the endings, there is a new beginning happening. So is this a finality because you finally got the new beginning started and the ending doesn't take a place right there with the new beginning? Maybe it just had to, ease off as time goes on. Like it couldn't just be an automatic ending to a situation because of the job, the business, whatever's going on, that it just took a little longer for that to kick in. Because right after here we had the Knight of Wands, and just like the King energy, it's about, showing charisma, showing action, showing this gotta go get them, right? So this is like pulling forward, moving ahead. Not really going to wait too long from whatever this ending is. It's not like you're going to sit and say, okay, well, I can't move it. No, you're going to go right at it, whatever the situation might be. So let's see about Ace of Pentacles. What can you tell me about the Ace of Pentacles? I don't know, I'm clarifying it. It's kind of... Alright, Ace of Pentacles. Can you please tell me about the Ace of Pentacles for Taurus in September? What can you tell me about the Ace of Pentacles for Taurus in September? Ace of Pentacles for Taurus in September. Here you go. Alright, we got the moon. Now that's showing some unknowns. Things aren't as clear as you'd like them to be. You might have to use some intuition. Just use your gut feelings about beginning, whatever this is that you're beginning. You might need to use some intuition, some gut feelings. Don't take things for granted. You want to look into it close. What about this King of Cups? Knight of Cups, I'm sorry. Knight of Cups. What can you tell me about the Knight of Cups? Alright, 3 pop out on their own. We got the Four of Cups, the Knight of Coins, and the Lovers. Now, that makes me feel like this may be a new relationship of sorts. Again, could be romantic, could be platonic, a really good friendship. But also with this Knight of Coins, this is coming that close next to the Ace of Pentacles. Makes me think the Knight of Coins is very stable and sturdy energy. It's slow though. The Pentacles that he's bringing, it's a slow process, all right? So it's there, but it's going to take a little longer. And then you have the Four of Cups energy, and this is about, feeling a little bit disappointed, feeling a little bit bored with the wait maybe. Maybe it's taking a little bit longer than you'd like it to. Now, if this is a relationship that you're trying to get built, that might be the same situation. It takes longer, you're a little bit tired of the wait, you think things should have happened faster, you're bored with it. So it'll happen, but you just have to be, patient and be willing to wait. Again, with a new business, new job, new possibilities of abundance, everything takes time. All right? And if the moon is involved with that, I think it's about, you don't know everything that you want to know, or you don't have a clear insight of what you want to know. So you might have to wait a little bit on that too, just to find out what you need to know. Because then we have the star here, and that you're still, still positivity coming through. So let's see what we can find out about the star. What's star here for Taurus? Can you tell me what star's here for Taurus? Hello. Alright, we got the Ace of Staffs. That's like a charismatic new start. Feeling creative. And what about the Page of Swords? What can you tell me about the Page of Swords? Page of Swords for... Alright, the Page of Swords is that new communication, things that you needed to build. And you're taking, maybe this isn't something that you're used to. Maybe this isn't something that you've done previously. So you're feeling a little bit like, well, you're new to it. And maybe you're stepping off into this new journey for yourself. That's not something that you're not worried about it. You feel like you can do it. But it's very new to you. But you're, taking the bull by the horns and saying, all right, well, I'm going to go do it. What about the Emperor? What can you tell me about the Emperor? Can you tell me about the Emperor? All right, the Six of Swords. All right. Moving out of choppy waters. Or again, it could be just moving in general. Maybe you're switching jobs to move into where you feel most, how do I say it? Most able to make the changes that you need to do what you're trying to do. All right. What about the Chariot? Can you tell me about the Chariot? Chariot, Chariot, Chariot. A lot of fiery energy here. All right, we got the Queen of Staffs. Now again, with the Chariot energy, you're feeling well positioned and achievement. And maybe that's where the Six of Swords comes in, because you were moving into that energy to be well positioned. And this Queen of Staffs, she could be, you know, a part of a team that you're going to be working with. It could be a supervisor in your environment. It could be somebody else that you are feeling has the charisma to push you forward, to push you through, to back you up in that sense. Alright, what about this King of Wands? Alright, so, because staffs and wands are the same thing, just from different decks. So like I said, a lot of fire energy. King, Queen, and Jack. Okay, yeah, you have the Knight, the King, the Queen. If it was poker, you'd have the lead hand. And you got the Seven of Cups, and that came up with the King of Wands. And that's a lot of options coming out to you for maybe ideas, where to go, what to do, who to bring into whatever your situation is. Well, what about this Ten of Swords? Can I have a couple cards for this Ten of Swords? We want to see. Tell me what this. Tell me what this Ten of Swords is all about. The Six of Cups. All right, so you got some old memories, nostalgia, thinking about things, and the Nine of Staffs. All right. The way I feel about the Nine of Staffs is, again, with the Nine of Wands, more of that fiery energy. You have defended a position. You've defended a situation. You're tired of defending it. You're like, okay, I'm done. I'm doing this anyway, and sorry, you know, sorry, not sorry kind of thing. And I don't know if this has to do with family, friends that you haven't seen for a while. I don't know what the situation is, but you have a lot of nostalgia going on, a lot of old memories popping up, and you're thinking about it, and I think maybe that's where this end comes in. I think this end comes in because you don't want to have to defend your situation. You don't want to have to defend your ideas. You're not doing that anymore. So that's where your ending came in at, the way it feels to me. That is your ending. This, again, I don't know, family, friends, but definitely you have options, you know it. You have people that are willing to push for you because they know what you have, what abilities you have, and what you can do. So you're not going to keep battling with whoever's telling you, you know, oh, maybe not do it, it might be not too hard, it might be not what you're meant. No, you're taking that new leap of faith, you're taking your fool, and you're saying, okay, I'm going, and this is where it's going to end. I'm doing what I need to do. Alright, so Knight of Wands. I'm pretty sure he said, hello. That's not going to happen. But Knight of Wands, let's see, what can I find out about the Knight of Wands? What can you tell me about Mr. Knight of Wands? I have a feeling it's just your energy saying, yeah, I'm going for it. I'm seriously going for it. But, yep. Page of Cups, all right? And this is a whole new feeling of confidence, security. There's a whole bunch of emotions coming in from what you're doing, about you, for you. You feel good about it. You feel really good about it. All right, that's hard. This was really, really good. I'm going to pull an oracle card. Just I think sometimes the universe can tell us a little bit of how, you know, how to raise our vibrations, how to keep ourselves open to all the manifestations that we could do or use. I think sometimes we just forget to, just be able to keep our chakras aligned and all kinds of good things like that. But, all right, hold on one second. Let's see what we can get. What can we get for Taurus, September 2020? Oh, very nice. Gratitude. All right. All right. Okay, gratitude is just being thankful for the life that you have and what you can bring about in it. To always make sure that you, no matter how things are going, they're going well, they're not going well, you're feeling absolutely blessed, or you're just feeling like you're struggling, be thankful for what you have. And that'll always that really will, it'll just keep your vibrations up high. Because one of the best ways to manifest and make things happen is if you're vibrating on a much higher level than, you generally would. So you always want to keep that going. Keep your vibrations up. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. If it resonated, please give me a thumbs up, a share, subscribe. If you just enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up and a share or subscribe. And I hope to see you in the middle of the week. I'm going to start doing just mid-month. Yeah, middle of the month I meant. Mid-month readings, mid-month energy readings, okay? So let me know how things went, and best of luck to you, and I will be seeing you in a couple weeks. Thank you. Take care.